Scola into the ball game. He's a guy that shoots 51% from the field traditionally throughout his career. He's been a high point scorer. That's a nice shot there by Paul George. You don't want him to start getting hot and get going. He's missed a couple so far.
Indiana's guards, Grant starting 0 for 7 here. Orlando Johnson also off the Pacers bench. George set up, and Ibaka George in the second quarter at San Antonio, and this is why you don't want to go to sleep on this. They trailed early by double digits last night, but then outscored the Spurs by 30 points in the middle quarters. And Paul George last night scored 11 consecutive points, including a three-point goal and an and one. They were down 2, and by the time he was done, they were up 6.
You know what? He can make difficult shots, and I think that's what's special with the second chance point for the Thunder.
To the post, Paul George showing some moves at the rim.
He has become such a team player with the rest of these guys, giving them an opportunity to grow.
But that doesn't mean he can't do it. Here he gives it up to George outside. They're going to take a look at that. He was right at the three-point line.
But still very effective from KD and Russ.
Again, you see him defending, you see him finishing plays like that, and I think he's just gotten so much stronger now. Russell shooting 0 for 5 beyond the arc, 6 for 7 inside.
Last couple of games at 32 points in the second or the third quarter.
They scored 67 in the middle quarters at San Antonio last night.
Exactly. So they're going to continue to keep playing. And as you can see right now, they're developing a little bit of traction and starting to move their offense and start to put the ball in the basket.
And then joined Pitino on the Boston Celtics staff in the years that follow. Jeremy Lamb is playing right now for Oklahoma City. Something we talked earlier about Danny Granger being hurt. And by the way, the Pacers are a team that is looking at some salary cap issues coming up. Nightly on Fox Sports Live, Jay Onrait and Dan O'Toole bring you all the scores, news, and highlights you need. Don't miss Fox.
Simply shoots the ball right in Stevens' hands for the block.
George.
Prepare himself for that. Jeremy has to prepare himself for that. And he just has to continue to play solid defense and work hard. And at some point, he's going to break through defense. It's a great learning opportunity for him.
Lamb was slowed down by fouls at New Orleans after he only shot 1 of 5 tonight. The way they were using him in Houston. Outside George for 3. He's got it. George has indeed found his stroke.
Down though. George
has the Pacers only makes from 3 tonight. He's 3 out of 4 from beyond the arc in the quarter, making 4 out of 5. He's just tearing it up. He's beginning to look to me like then George stealing the pass, showing all kinds of moves and a nifty little fin off of the Thunder. 10 seconds to shoot. Lamb guarding George, who gets a step on him underneath the basket and reverses it home. Sellout crowd of 18,203 offering ear-splitting approval. George, see, that's you got to work a while to make that happen, and he's done that with regularity here. Cephalosha did a nice job working on George, and then Thabo is
getting a chance to see something special here with he and Kevin Durant, along with Westbrook on the floor at the same time.
George had his career high 43 at Portland.